I ain't drip shit, you know.
Hey YouTube, it's your host Taya J, and I'm back with another episode on the Glow Talk. And on today's episode, we have a very special guest. She is a professional licensed esthetician, and her name is J-Mac. J-Mac, if you would please, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Hey y'all, my name is Jay. Really, my name is Jamelia, but I go by Jay for short. But I'm a licensed esthetician based out of Charleston, South Carolina. I currently work at Forever Hair in Northwoods Mall. I specialize in lashes. I do facials, backshows, all things beauty, pretty much, a little bit of makeup, and things of that sort. But that's what I do. My brand name is Glow With Me Co. And it's not only about the lashes or the facials, but it's kind of like most of my clients that come to me, they vent about life. They just it's like a escape haven for them to relax and just vent and unwind. So
Ooh.
My brand is based off a lot of different elements.
I love that. Yes, you get to vent while getting pampered. Yes, I need to come visit.
Exactly.
I need to come and visit. You said you do lashes, you do makeup, you do pretty much everything beauty. What got you into wanting to do beauty stuff?
Well, me personally, my preference, I like to look good. So
yes, ma'am.
I like to be on point. So about, I want to say back in 2018, I was still a server. Around that time, I used to serve out at King Sugar out on Kiwa Island. And I also did a little bit of fine dining at a 5-star resort or whatever the case may be. And I just felt robotic and I didn't really like it. And I was just kind of like, hey man, something's gotta change. Like I want to do something more. I always get compliments like, you're so beautiful. You can do this. And I'm just kind of like, well, let me just go ahead and enroll myself in beauty school and, get up on some things and professionally be, make everyone beautiful. Cause I like to see people happy and I love beautiful people and I love making people beautiful. So
oh, yes. And you are beautiful. You are very beautiful. So
thank you.
We're not lying about that. So what did you in beauty school at?
So I went to Kenneth Schuler in Goose Creek, South Carolina. I started that in the beginning of 2019, and then I graduated in June of 2019 as well. So I've been in my profession. Yeah, it's really fast. Honestly, me personally, I think they should kind of extend it because it's like so much information they give to you within that 6 months. But it's so worth it. It's so useful. But anywho, I got started in my profession in that same year of November. So I've been doing this for about over a year now, and I continue to grow and build.
Wow. And I've been looking, all through your Instagram, and you wouldn't even think you've been doing it for just a year. Like you would think you've been doing it for years. That is amazing. That's awesome. That is truly awesome. You spoke about Glow With Me. That's your company, right?
Right. Yes, that's my brand.
Okay. How did you come up with the name Glow With Me?
So like I said, I'm all about making people beautiful and just releasing that inner glow from within. So that's where the glow with me, hey, I'm glowing, you can glow with me too. Let's be great together.
Okay. Simple, cute, and still get into the punches. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
In your profession, everybody is pretty much doing makeup, lashes. You see that all over the world now. What sets you apart from the rest of your competitors?
See here. I feel like my energy never changes towards what I do, and I'm very passionate about it. I'm me, and I just feel like what sets me apart is that nobody can be me. Nobody can do what I do the way I do it. So that's what sets me apart. I am me. I'm no one else. I'm me. And I'm well aware of who I am and whose I am. So
yes, that you okay. Look, hey, I'm with it. We've spoken about, how you got started doing makeup, lashes, facials, everything that you do in your profession, what inspired you to even begin this journey?
I mean, I'm going to be fairly transparent with you. So I
Okay.
really didn't know what to expect. I just kind of did it because I was like, well, I know I like to look good. I mean, there
Mm-hmm.
wasn't no like, it was just something like, well, I know if I get, I don't know. It was just kind of like one of those things that grew on me. Like I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
what I was getting myself into, but I
Mm-hmm.
just did it. And then eventually I loved it. Like it just something that really grew on me and that I felt like I can really benefit from. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't say that there's anything that inspired me to do it. I just kind of did
Mm-hmm.
it and then
You
ended
just
up loving it. So,
all right. Usually, before people figure out what their passion is, what they really, really want to do, they usually are doing something before that, or they had a dream or passion before they found what they truly, truly wanted to do. With that being said, was there something before you got into beauty and lashes and all of that that you was just gun ho about? This is what I'm going to do, or was it just strictly this? You just found this and was like, yeah, that's it.
right. So, I got into like doing like my eyebrows like back in 2015 or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that I can say that was like my first like introduction to makeup. So it was the
Mm-hmm.
brows and then essentially it came to makeup and I just like doing different looks. I'm not gonna lie to you, because of the COVID, I don't promote it as much. I still do it.
Right.
I'm still gonna get back into it, but I just kind of halted due to some changes or whatever the case may be. But I can say that I was into like makeup before I actually got into it, but it was just like I said, it was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm good at it, let me go to school and go do
Right.
it. And then it became something I absolutely love. And even when
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing makeup, I just feel like it kind of puts me in a different zone that I just forget about life stuff and just flow with it. And at the end of the day, what I do is art. So
Mm-hmm.
it's all about creating this beautiful image,
Right.
in a way, in a sense that explains you. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what it
Yeah, you
is.
are exactly right. Are there any makeup artists or any other estheticians that you look up to when, doing your work?
Yes. So her name is Raya Lachey. She's a
Mm-hmm.
esthetician, makeup artist. She's bomb at brows. Like I love
Okay.
her. Like she actually taught me how to like place makeup and things of that
Mm-hmm.
sort. So definitely shouting her out. I love her. So
Okay. Okay. Would you say that she is somewhat of an inspiration to, why you do what you do, or is it someone else in your life that inspired you to just keep going with this passion?
as far as like me in the beauty industry, or like, somebody pushing me into
In the beauty
doing what I'm doing.
in the beauty industry.
Definitely, because I feel like she's been in the game for years now, and
Mhm.
I can't say she is an inspiration to me to make me get on that level. So
Mhm.
definitely.
Okay. Okay. I heard you just ask, about just is it on the beauty level or is it on a personal level?
Right.
Since you asked that, we're gonna go ahead and
Mhm.
dive into the personal just a little bit. Is there
Just a
somebody in
little
your
bit.
personal life, who's pushing you and just inspiring you to keep going?
Yes, definitely. My son. So I have a 4-year-old
Oh,
son, and I love him to death. So it's just kind of like,
oh.
he deserves the world and he
Mhm.
deserves a successful parent. He deserves
Right.
a legacy. So by any means necessary and anything goes for him. Like, so that's
Oh.
that's where the push is coming from. That's where the grind is coming from.
Oh, that is so sweet. That is very sweet. I can completely understand, having younger kids looking up to you and that being like the push, like, okay, I gotta do it for you.
Exactly.
I gotta get
Exactly.
it
You
done
ain't got
for
no choice.
you. Right, right. Don't have no choice. Being that you are a mom and you just spoke on, your son being your inspiration and leaving a legacy, speaking to other people out there, how important is it to build that legacy up for your child or for your siblings or just for, your family in general?
That's a really good one. I love it. Um, I would say that life definitely throws you obstacles, like straight up.
Mhm.
Like it can tear you down sometimes, but at the end of the
Mhm.
day, you just gotta get up and keep it moving, keep it pushing. Like no matter what, yes, you may be tired, you may be exhausted, but guess
Right.
what? Like everything that you're doing, like now and up, is building you towards your grand, like
Mhm.
freaking ambiance. Like just keep going. I mean, I've been through the most. But I just, sometimes you gotta use your past as the push, because you don't wanna go backwards. So use the past as the push. Just keep
Right.
pushing and be the best version of yourself. That's all I can say. Just keep it going, keep pushing. I mean, do you, stay in your lane. Like that's the best way to be. Do you and stay in your own lane. Don't worry about nobody else, who they, none of that. Just do you and stay true. Like that's it.
Yes, yes. You just spoke about the past. So, I have to dive into that just a little
That's
question
cool.
about past. Speaking of your past, you said, you have to use your past as your push to go forward. How do you feel about going back to your past and fixing like your past mistakes and just getting right with your past before you can move forward?
Hmm. Gotta think on that one. Fix past mistakes. So a lot of my mistakes came from me not being taught certain boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So in a sense, it's just kind of like the mistakes that I did do. It was just something that I had to learn because
Mm-hmm.
I never was taught it, so I don't know what that looked like.
Right.
So
Okay.
as far as like me fixing it, I mean, I guess what I know now, of course, I would like go back and fix some things, but a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
mistakes came from me not knowing any better.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, extra
Um.
push also. Um, so I lost my mom 4 years ago to cervical cancer. I
Wow.
was 4 months pregnant around that time that she did pass. So I was also supposed to go straight into school
Mm-hmm.
for psychology. I already enrolled in all of that. And like I said, I was 4 months pregnant and my mom just had died. And then the following year, I had postpartum depression and started losing my hair and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's somebody out there that I can, inspire as far as that story goes. To even though that happened, yeah, you're gonna go through the motions, but just keep pushing. Just think about it like this: like me and my mom, we never had like the best relationship, but at the end of the day, I
Mm-hmm.
still respect her because she was my mom. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And of course, we all, I don't know if you ever lost a close one or a parent, I don't know what the case may be, but
Mm-hmm.
when you lose
Yeah.
someone like that, you don't get two of them, you get one of them. It is
Right.
that you are going to have your moments, but you just got to keep it pushing. You just got to
Yeah.
keep it pushing.
Yeah. No, definitely. I understand that for sure. And I just want to say my condolences to your mom's passing. Me just being a child and my mom still being alive, like I could not imagine losing that woman. I don't know. I tell her every day I don't know what I would do if something were
Yeah.
happening. So I wow, that you're strong to be able to get to where you are now for sure. Like you're very, very strong and I commend
Thank
your
you.
strength. Definitely. With your business, you've been in it for a year now. Are you interested in franchising or expanding the business to other states?
Absolutely. That is like a dream goal that I am going to achieve. Like
Yes, ma'am.
no F ends and buts.
Okay.
That's what it's going for all day.
Okay. Well, you are interested in expanding. We'll get a little inside scoop of where you would expand to when that time comes.
I'm thinking Charlotte, really.
Okay.
That'll be the first place. That's definitely a
Mhm.
hot spot. So I would definitely expand there. That'll be the first. Hmm.
Cool, 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 cool. Well, I live in Dallas, Texas. So if you guys have some expansion out here, let me know. So
Yes.
I can visit for sure. I already
Yeah,
got
definitely.
my flight and come visit out there so I can come to the spa and get my face bleached and all that
Yeah.
good stuff. Yes.
Absolutely.
Through your whole beauty journey, has there been anything that you learned or that you tried to master and it was just like very difficult, but you mastered it. Was there anything through your whole beauty journey that was like that?
Lash extensions.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I did not listen. So my boss, I love her to death. Like I guess I didn't have patience when I first went into it. Like it was just kind of like I didn't understand the concept completely. So I would take all to like 3 hours to do it. And I hated it. So I fell back from it. And then, you know, one of the girls, they ended up, you know, going somewhere else, the lash girls. And my boss, she was like, well, somebody want to get their lashes done, we offer it. I booked them with you today at so-and-so. And I'm just like, dang. So I ended up doing it. It wasn't bad. And then I guess I got comfortable with doing it because I figured out a method that worked for me. And then the more I did, the more I got better at it. And that's how it went. Like lashes was not it for me, but now I love doing it. Like that's the highlight now.
Hey, that's how it is sometimes. Like, oh, I don't want to do this. And then you get put on the spot. It's like, all right, I got to figure this out. Let's get it.
Exactly.
For people who don't know what lash extensions are, can you give us a little insight on what exactly that is or how that process is done?
Right. So lash extensions just naturally extends your lashes. It's not, you don't want it too much more longer than your natural one because you don't want it to be too heavy and break off and damage your real lashes. So that's kind of like, it's lash by lash is like one of your lashes, you know, on your lash. So but I would say, you know, it's all about lash mapping too. Like everyone's eye is different. So you got to make sure you find a set and a style that works for your client. I would say always make it customizable. And I would hope, you know, people do that. But, you know, because some people, they like to get styles that's kind of a little bit dramatic and they have like short lashes. So, you know, it's just a lot that goes into it, the care of it, how they take care of it. Sanitation is really big. I'm really big on sanitation because you can really mess somebody up if you don't follow the proper protocols. But yeah, I would say always do your research because that's always changing too, like different styles and different things and different ways you can do with it. So.
Wow. Well, I'm not really big into makeup. I mean, I have it on now, but I'm not really into makeup like that. And this is very interesting to just know like how things are done in the beauty world with lashes, and that is so intriguing to me. Hey, look, shout out to all my beauty gurus out there who do the lash extensions, the facials, the makeup artists, because hey, y'all are amazing. Okay, I see why y'all get all the props y'all get because y'all do a lot. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. All right, everybody. So we are coming down to our last and final question of the evening. So, Miss J-Mac, if you could give any piece of advice to anyone interested in starting a beauty business or just wanting to get into entrepreneurship, period, or just in personal advice for life, what would that piece of advice be?
I would say that never stop learning. I mean, there's always something that needs to be learned. There's always something that can be better. And things are always changing in the beauty industry. Nothing ever stays the same for a long period of time. Like it's consistently changing and growing, all in all. So I would definitely say never stop learning and keep pushing. That's like the key word and the highlights of this interview. Keep pushing, like straight up.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Great advice. Keep learning. I'm gonna have to jot that in my notes. Keep learning. Definitely, and keep pushing. Yes. Well, Miss J, thank you so much for coming through today on the Glow Talk. It has been a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it was such a great interview. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yes, I did.
Yay. With all that being said, where can everybody find you on social media?
So my Instagram is Glow with Me Co. That's GLOWWITHMECO. On Instagram. Facebook is JMAC, JAYMACK. And then the name of my Instagram for my Snapchat as well, because I have a Snapchat for my brand as well. So you can get the inside scoop and always, be posted on what's new.
Okay. Is there a website for Glow With Me, or is that in the works?
That's definitely in the works. I just have a booking site right now. That link is like crazy long. So yeah, I'll probably send that over to you to put to the bottom.
Okay, cool. Definitely, we will get it inserted for you. I'm not sure if you've heard about, the new app Clubhouse, but if you have, are you on Clubhouse as well?
Yeah, I think that's how we found each other, on Clubhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, yep, that is exactly how we found each other. Okay, people who are looking for beauty professionals on Clubhouse, I know you fall in that category. So where can people find you at on Clubhouse?
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been on Clubhouse in a while, and I'm still trying to find like those beauty groups or whatever the case may be. So I'm not like a part of a group currently because I'm not as active.
Okay. Understandable.
Yeah.
Well, when that time comes, we'll be looking out, and we can definitely give you a shout out.
But I still have my account with them as well. It's still JMac on there. I'm actually gonna probably create a group this week. So, but you will find it under JMac.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, everyone, please go and check out Miss J on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, even on Clubhouse. Even though she still got some stuff she's working on, y'all still go check her out on there as well. Yes. And guys, please go support her on everything and with everything she has going on. She is absolutely an amazing individual. She has a lot going for herself. She is definitely going places. So, yeah. Y'all go check her out and show her much love. And I want to thank everyone for tuning into the Glow Talk today, where we are glowing and growing every single day. And I hope everyone enjoyed this interview. I definitely did. And we'll see you guys next time on the next episode of the Glow Talk. Bye.
Bye.